Hello everybody. How is it going today? Welcome in, Natsu. Congrats on grabbing first. How are you doing today? So right now, we are still in Act 3. And just as a reminder, this is what my character looks like at the moment. Because I missed the saving throw. Alright, so I'm kind of figuring out what I want to do here. Considering the fact that I forgot where we left off last time. So we're definitely figuring things out right now. So right now, I'll be, let's see, just to kind of give myself, alright, so I do have 2-weapon fighting. This is always interesting to me, coming back to my playthrough. You got a free gram from your uncle? Hell yeah, let's go. That's always good to hear. Alright, let's take a look-see here. I can double wield. So I should, if I remember correctly, I can double wield. Alright, let's do Cacophony instead. We'll also do Dagger. Alright, let's just go with 2 daggers for now. And I should be able to find some other weapons and such as I go. Because the +2 daggers right there. So this is going to be a chance for me to reorient myself from where I'm at, so I do apologize. I haven't played this specifically in a couple of weeks, so we're figuring it out as we go along. Alright. So I am part Illithid, which is fine. And right now we are going to go ahead and do a long rest here. And then we will continue on our way. Alright. So my current team setup at the moment is obviously myself, Lae'zel, Astarion, and Jaheira. I very much enjoy Jaheira. She's honestly super fun to play. Alright, let's go ahead and grab some of this stuff here. Let's grab Lae'zel and pick up some stuff. Yeah, that probably would be the best way to do this, considering
an efficient path.
Alright, let's pick up everything here. Alright, sort by type. Alright, Okay, why can't I pick anything up here? Well, let's just do this then. Let's just drag everything that I can sell and everything that I can do over here until she can't. Alright, so right now I'm just kind of also selling a lot of things as well, which is always a good thing. Alright, let's go ahead and pull everything that we can sell out of here. Alright, the hardest part here is just, I don't remember, to be honest with you, how to select multiple. Oh, that's how I select multiple. Got it. I think. Nope. It's not. It's fine. It's whatever. Alright, iron flask is there. I still haven't found the rest of this, and I forgot how to get it, so we just won't worry about that one. Selling letters is fine. Opportunity, that letter, shipment order. Alright, and type. Okay. Just gotta grab a couple of other things here. And I should be good to sell most of this in general. I usually don't take this long, I promise. Alright, let's sell that as well. Alright, we should be good now. Awesome.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Hey, Cairo. You can sit up here. Come on. There you go. Alright, so what we're gonna do now is I'll see where I am when I leave camp. And a friend of mine helped me out here by showing me I can redo the keybind to outline the characters, which is actually very useful. Alright, let's just take a look-see up here just to make sure I grabbed everything. Awesome, I did. Oh, that's where my... I was wondering where my weapons went. That's where they went. Up here. Wonderful.
So much blood. Must be where Father Logan was slaughtered.
Alright, and now I can get my weapons back here. I was so confused earlier on, like, why and how I wasn't able to actually do this. Alright, let's do that. Amazing. I love you, Cairo, but you do always do this when I stream. I will give you attention, but then I gotta keep streaming, bud. He doesn't understand it, but that is a-okay. We just having fun here. Alright, one of the great things about this game, in my opinion, is that if you leave when, alright, that's Clown's severed hand, let's send that to camp. Send that to Lae'zel. Send some of this to Jaheira. Amazing. Is that when people die and you exit the game and reload into the game, it will just put everything in little pouches for you. Which I think is very fun. Alright, so we've got a little passageway here, which we'll go down in just a second. I just gotta make sure I am getting all the rest of this stuff here. And then I'll be able to sell everything.
What's in here?
Alright, and we'll go back here and go through this passageway. Alright. Alright, and then there's a note here. Boss, I found out they're on a poor schmuck. This isn't from the stash. I'm not Van. I know the rules. Well, I love the little, like, notes here and there that you're able to find, because it gives you so much more depth to the game. Mug. Rotten tomato. Fuck it. Let's grab this. Nothing in the crate there. Alright. Alright, Jaheira.
Someday I will sit down.
Let's have you grab all this. And lots of paintings I can actually sell.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Alright, one more. Wonderful. You always gotta check all of the vases, because you never know when you're going to have a little piece of gold in there.
Tread carefully.
I've had it before. A hanging corpse. Alright. Seems like Van needs to be reminded that you don't take from the stash. The stash is mine, and you get what I give you. I find you taking from the stash, you end up like Van. Be smart. Don't be like Van. And that, I'm guessing, is Van. Don't you just love it? Alright, lots of daggers I can steal. Alright, let's disarm this wooden chest. Exactly what I needed. Bone spike boots. Very useful. Very useful. Alright, and now... I should be able to just drop down here. So, let's see what's down here real quick. Oh, I've been encumbered by something. Alright, let's send this to camp real quick. Send this to camp real quick. Just so I can clear up some room for myself here. Yeah, and also, most of the food and such can usually just go into camp. Alright, extract. No. Alright, let's just send that back to camp there. Yeah, let's send this to camp. Hey, that clears up a lot for me. And we're sending all the food to camp real quick. There we go. Clown hammer. Let's give that to Lae'zel for now.
Light on my feet.
Silk root,
Warm pockets.
which is a type of drug. Tell no one. A map pointing to a secret breach in the wall of Worms Rock Fortress. It looks like it could lead to the prison and from there inside the fortress itself. Good to know. Good to know. Well, that's not what I wanted. Alright, let's pick that up. Alright, more things I can grab here. Eagle feather. Alright, do I still have the apple? Maybe? I honestly don't remember here. Type. Type. Oh, I think I might still actually need to do that. That's probably why.
I've got a long road ahead.
Smuggler's Manifesto. Let's pop back down here real quick and read this. The rules, don't forget. 1. Stick to the Sword Coast if you don't want to trigger an all-out war and draw attention to the higher-ups of the council. 2. No backstabbing, no ratting, no stealing from each other. 3. You get what you're given, no skimming off the top. Trust that you'll get your share. 4. Highest value goods come first. Don't go shuffling bread if there's a jewel rush. We're not a bakery. Keep the camp tidy. We don't want anyone following a trail of gold back to us. Well, unfortunately,
Can't slow down.
I found it. So, there you go. Alright. So, let's go back to Rivington here. Fuffle, Pow, welcome in. How's it going, you two? I hope you guys are having
I just
a
needed you to know.
wonderful day. I love you too, Fuffle. Alright. Doing good. How am I? I'm doing very well so far.
Always room for more.
I finally had a chance to actually get back into playing Baldur's Gate, which I'm very happy about. Alright, so it looks like I've got most of this looked at. I still gotta look at a few other places here. How is Baldur's Gate treating you? It's treating me very well. I see you found the yippee there, pal.
That's why we need to walk just a little more. One foot in front of the other.
So, a friend of mine actually told me where to find the outline thing for this, which is very useful. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with animals here.
I should speak up.
Scurry on now. I admire your ability to graciously suffer the frustration of your desires.
Whatever you are, you're coming out of hiding now.
All I wanted was a bit of hay, a good brushing, and a clean stall. The simple life. Is that so much to ask?
Oh. Well, that's lovely. Interesting.
Keep guessing.
So, it's an ooze. Okay. I see. Well, unfortunately, it's gotta go.
No better moment. Understood.
And we'll do ice knife.
Onward.
There we go.
Time to strike.
And the great thing is we can do this real quick. And we'll go goading attack. And now everybody will get opportunity attacks for objects in game. So the highlight thing that I'm talking about is actually for people. The highlight thing for objects in game that we can actually find is the Alt tab. Is the Alt button on the keyboard. Hey Miku, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're doing wonderful today. Alright, and we should be able to do this here. Ooh, that's nice. And
Ready.
let's do... Oh, I forgot. I forgot to put that back on her. So we'll just do this. Hi, Data. Welcome in. How's it going? I'm okay. You? I'm doing very wonderful. I'm glad to have you here, Miku.
Victory awaits.
Alright, and... it's almost dead. Oh, well. That's fine there.
I don't think I'll ever look at an ox quite the same.
Well, it is now dead. Shapeshifter's Boon Ring. Hat of Fire Acuity. black diamond, and a sapphire. Let's go. Doing good. Thank you for asking. Glad to hear you're doing good too. Well, I appreciate you asking, Data. Huh. So I hadn't defeated the ox beforehand. But to give an example of your question, Fuffle, if I do this, I changed the keybind for it, but it'll highlight everybody, and it'll show you my allies, and it'll show you, like, neutral parties and stuff. But when we're in combat, it'll show you the enemies as well. The Alt tab is, or the Alt shows me things that I can pick up in the world.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Or things that I can look at, like, or read, for example, like books or, like letters and such like that. And basically this shows everybody and people that I can actually talk to if I want to. These people I can't talk to. These are just important NPCs. Just kind of giving you juxtaposition of everything. That's really helps when there's a lot going on. Oh, for sure. Especially in Act 3 of Baldur's Gate. Especially in Act 3. Because in Act 3, there are so many things to do that sometimes it just does get overwhelming. So it's very useful to use just in general. Alright, let's open these double doors back up. Alright, so let's look at my journal here. Find a way to finish the Necromancy of Fae. I can't do that quite yet. Meet the Harpers at Danthalon's Dancing Axe. Alright. That's like the main thing that I'm doing right now. But if you talk to people...
You and me, I don't think there are enough flaming fists here for these refugees.
Why do you say that?
Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision.
Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. I know what they really are. Dyed-in-the-wool agents of the Absolute.
One of the only issues, one of the main issues I have with this game is the, like the beards. They just look unfinished and untextured. You think all the refugees are hardcore absolutists?
There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or,
I mean, it still looks good. It's just doesn't look quite correct.
The whole bunch.
Baldurians, stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us.
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Ah, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians.
Oh, really? Someone's added explosives to toys meant for refugees. Sound familiar? Or I could do... since I am a Baldurian myself, Baldur's Gate is the most diverse city in all of Faerûn. We should take them in with pride. Refugees aren't strays, they're people, and they need help. Oh, by the way, this gives me a chance to actually do the Twitch integration. Because you can choose, what my dialogue option will be. because I actually finally got that set up. So if you want to vote, you can. It'll kind of give me a chance to get you guys more involved if you want. Because I should be leaving. Baldurian, your accent's Rivingtonian. That hardly counts. I'll have you know I was born and bred in Baldur's Gate. And if you guys don't want to, no, it's no worries. I just figured I'd add the option just in case. Hey, Seven, welcome in. How's it going today? Hey, Melodia. I am doing very, very well. It's good to see you. Let's go with... Someone's added explosives to toys meant for refugees. Sound familiar?
What exactly are you implying? You bleeding hearts are always painting us as monsters. We don't want them dead. We just want Baldur's Gate to be for Baldarians. Let Waterdeep give this riffraff shelter.
Alright, let's see. Can I talk to you again?
And I have nothing more to say to one another.
Yes. That's fine.
Very well.
Refugees can't stay here.
I took you for one of them for a moment. The refugees, that is. You're a recent arrival for sure, still bearing dust from the road. But you have something they lack. Dignity. These wretches have nowhere to call home, nothing to live off but what they carry, and nobody to help them but themselves. And me, of course.
You help them? How?
Me? I lighten their load. You'd be shocked by the sort of things they bring with them. Gold and jewels, they can't easily exchange. Heirlooms, rarities, sentimental items, even cremation urns. Alas, you can't eat grandmother's ashes, nor can you easily trade a golden candelabra for a bowl of soup. That is where I come in. Liquidity. Their heirlooms for my gold.
Huh, interesting. Good, just haven't eaten dinner and not sure what to eat. Glad to hear you're doing good. What are you in the mood for, Seven? So you buy their heirlooms at a low rate? Genius, I applaud you. You're taking advantage of the desperate. And what do you do with these goods that you're acquiring? Let's detect thoughts here.
Difficult to get a good day's trade done when I'm expected to keep watch for Shadowheart at the same time. Who knows when she'll finally turn up?
Interesting. Let's see about his wares first. 'Cause this gives me a chance to actually, sell some of this stuff off. Which is gonna be very useful because we always need money. Cairo. Hey. No, you can't be doing that, bud. Not really anything, but I know I should eat something. I mean, honestly, you could do just about anything. You could always have, like, a little snack first. Yep, that would be my cat, Cairo. He is a big, chunky boy, and he always wants attention. He always loves to sit on my lap while I stream. Oh, absolutely. Whenever I am in the living room streaming, he always wants to sit on my lap. Which I definitely don't mind, but sometimes I gotta set him off me considering the fact that he is about 20 pounds and sometimes my leg goes numb. So, because he's looking for Shadowheart, we can definitely bring we can definitely go back to camp and switch out somebody for Shadowheart real quick. And at least make sure to help that storyline along. Frost Prince, don't need that one. I haven't had a lap kitty in a long while. Most of mine just lay behind me in the bed. I can understand that. When he doesn't want to sit in my lap, he'll usually just lay behind me or lay next to me. It's just cat law that if a cat's on you, you can't move. Exactly. It's the law. And there's nothing you can do about it. I honestly didn't realize that you could actually talk to this guy and sell with him if you didn't have Shadowheart with you. Yes, the balls do squeak. Alright, gold ring, polished ring, get rid of all these. Alright, holy water, glass chalice. And now...
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Well, love you too, Seven. Next time I see mine doing something cute, I'll make sure to post them in the Discord. I mean, even if your cat isn't doing anything cute and just laying there and having fun and just sleeping, feel free to post pictures of your animals. We love to see them. Trust me, you don't want to try to take a cat to court. Their arguments are perfect. That is a luck level of pun there. They've really changed a lot with this game, haven't they? I've played through it all on release and haven't touched it since. Honestly, it's definitely worth doing more playthroughs. This is just my stream playthrough, but I've finished it like 4 other times and I'm working on another one. And I have a couple of Dark Urge playthroughs that I'm currently doing. Thank you for the hydrate, the stretch, and the love. I very much appreciate it. Alright, let's go ahead and grab Arrow of Many... let's grab Arrow of Many Targets for Astarion here. And we'll do a Scroll of Chain Lightning for me. Scroll of Cone of Cold. Scroll of Confusion. Dwarven Thrower. This weapon will return to its owner when thrown. A dwarf throwing this warhammer deals an extra 1d8 bludgeoning damage. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we don't have to worry about spoilers? No. If you want to discuss the game, I don't mind discussing it. But if we have people who haven't quite gotten through the game, I usually just say, hey, just a small spoiler warning, this is what's happening, kind of thing. But usually, but mostly everybody knows that I personally have played through the game multiple times already. Ooh, Hellrider Longbow. Actually, let's buy that for you. That's actually going to be very useful for you, Jaheira. And we'll grab Cold Snap. When a creature misses you with an attack, it must succeed a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be chilled for 2 turns. Okay. Alright. There we go. Because honestly, true, I wasn't planning on it, but sometimes accidents happen. Yeah, I get you. But, so, out of all of the people that I have played through the game with, I really like this setup with, like, obviously my character, Lae'zel, Astarion, and Jaheira. Jaheira is super, super useful. Every once in a while, though, I will switch Lae'zel out with, like, who I need personally. Or I'll switch Jaheira out with who I need. Alright, let's do that. And what do you do with all these goods you're acquiring?
There is an enterprise within the city that I help to support. I know I said I wasn't given to charity, but this place is dear to my heart. I'd tell you more, but they value discretion above all. As do I.
I have an acquaintance. You know what? Persuasion. It isn't just about gold for you, is it? There's more to this than you're letting on. She is really cool. When I play these games, I try to use everyone. I'll switch people out at different points just to see how people react and what everyone can do. Yeah, I'm the same way, Melodia. That's for sure. So, fun fact. In my first ever playthrough, I forgot to take Shadowheart through the Shar Trials, and she left my party permanently after ending Act 2. I also forgot to do an important thing in the Shadowlands, an important quest there, and Halsin left as well, so I didn't have Halsin at the end of the game either. I also killed Minsk because I didn't bring Jaheira with me. So that whole quest line just kind of got nixed into the ground. Also, hi Wire, welcome in. How's it going?
That's an order.
You're like a dog with a bone, aren't you? Perhaps you are.
Oh yeah, it was all kinds of oops at the beginning.
I have some very special wares reserved for exclusive clientele, but I think you've earned a peek.
Wonderful. I love seeing the exclusive things I can get. It be going, just laying in bed for a nap. Well, feel free to hang here, Wire, and I hope you have a good sleep whenever you do nap. Robe of Supreme Defenses. While concentrating, you add your spellcasting ability modifier to your saving throws and gain a +1 bonus to armor class. Sathan. Interesting. It's an axe. So, spiritual great axe. Reduce. Interesting. Okay. He's got some good stuff. Thank you for the hydrate, the stretch, and the no shrimp back, Thick. I super appreciate you. How you doing, Thick? Alright. Let's take a look-see here. Let's go ahead and sell this +2 dagger. Nymph cloak. Ooh, I've been needing another cloak. Not gonna lie. Armor class +1 and saving throw. Let's just buy this. I don't need that. I'm gonna give that to Shahira. Ring of Truthfulness. I don't really need this one because I have a great insight as it is. But I could buy, I'm gonna buy this one just in case for somebody else. Let's go ahead and pull smoke powder arrow. Scroll of planar binding. Okay. So, not gonna lie, scroll of planar binding in this game, and just the spell planar binding is really not that great. I just bought one kilogram of a white powder. Oh my lord, Thick. What kind of white powder are you talking about? That I'm gonna give later. I don't need arcane lock. Creatine. Ah, okay, I got you. Alright, Bone Shell's always a good one to have. Fire Shield's okay. Glyph of Warning is actually pretty okay. Alright, we should be good here.
So don't make
These wares are too exotic to have been purchased from refugees, surely. Who's your supplier?
Trade secrets. But I can guarantee you that nothing I have to offer was stolen. It was all given happily and willingly. Every last item.
You ran out and then deflated? Oh no! But that's okay, Thick. I'm sure you'll get back right to where you want to be. Alright, so, because he's looking for Shadowheart, let's go back to camp real quick, grab Shadowheart, and come right back. So what we'll do here is we'll actually switch out Lae'zel for now.
I'm listening.
Vlaakith promised to make you Baat to Vlaakith. What does that mean?
Vlaakith's left hand and her right. Commander of all dragons, chosen as the Queen Regent. Not since Vlaakith I has a Baat to Vlaakith been anointed. Another empty promise. Only a naive fool would believe otherwise. The kind of fool I was not so long ago.
So, not gonna lie, I really do love Lae'zel's story in this game. I know a lot of people think Lae'zel is kind of annoying and kind of, like, not really useful to them, but personally, I love Lae'zel. Lae'zel is amazing. I've romanced her in one of my playthroughs. It's a beautiful ending. It was kind of the romance ending was kind of lacking because you weren't able to go with her to defeat Vlaakith, but in the new patch update, they actually now let you do that and actually go with her, which I was really, really excited about, because that means I can redo that ending and go with her to defeat Vlaakith if I wanted to, or to attempt to, like, keep that ball rolling. Wait for
Are
me
you
in camp.
Sure that's the best course of action.
Stay in camp. I'll fetch you when the time is right.
Confirmed. Until then, I remain at the ready.
Alright, so what we'll do now is we'll grab Shadowheart.
Be honest. What do you think of the new look?
If it helps you put the past behind you, I'm all for it. I'm like, I love it, not for me, but who cares? If it helps you put the past behind you, I'm all for it.
I'm glad. Though, I don't think I'm quite done with the past yet. Not until I've been to Baldur's Gate.
You mentioned Shar's followers might be watching for us. You think we can use them to track down your parents?
I hope so. So long as I'm willing to stroll right into the Mother Superior's trap, they have no reason to not tell me where to go.
Expecting a warm reception?
If by warm you perhaps mean a flaming arrow. I doubt they'll attack in public. No, I expect they'll point me in the right direction so I can face my reckoning away from prying eyes.
So, what should we be looking for?
Worm's Crossing is a choke point. If I wanted to intercept a new arrival, I'd find somewhere before the bridge, blend in amongst the crowds, and wait. Most people seeking entry to the city will be refugees. I'd look wherever they're gathering.
Alright, Shadowheart, you're coming with
I didn't think
me.
I'd live to see the day when Lae'zel turned her back on Vlaakith. But all things considered, good for her.
Just kiss you two. Goddamn. Alright, join me.
All right, some company wouldn't hurt on the road, especially if there's trouble.
Alright, so Shadowheart is now with us. Let's go ahead and look through some stuff here, just to make sure we are able to give her some stuff here. Let's do that. So I decided to, like I've said, and I've explained before, I changed Shadowheart into a Tempest Domain Cleric. It's one of the strongest things you can do for her.
I'll take this way.
That is for damn sure. Alright, let's take a look-see here. Those are fine. Alright, alright, Lae'zel. Alright, you need better gloves here. Let's go ahead and do Nymph Cloak for you. I don't really need Pass Without a Trace anymore. Bracers of Defense. I am wearing armor, unfortunately. But I'll still just keep those for now. At least until I can find something better for her. So let's grab some of these for you. Scroll of Web. That. I don't need that. Graceful Cloth. Alright, let's grab that for you. Ooh, yes. Luminous Gloves. Let's grab the Luminous Gloves for you instead. That's gonna be useful. Flawed Helldusk Armor. Alright, let's take a look-see here. You do need a helmet of some type, but we're just kind of we'll just not give you something for now. We'll just do this for now.
Let's get going.
All right, and I'm gonna switch that with me. I don't mind having a slightly lower AC as long as she's able to do that. Such a good song, the vocals 10 out of 10. I very much agree with you. That is for damn sure. Alright, spider step boots. I don't really need those anymore. Those are gonna be given to somebody else. Awesome. Alright, we should be good here now. Alright, let's go back.
Breathing, despite everything.
Jaheira, why are you steeped in bliss?
At your command.
What do you have on you? Okay, so, okay, it's just when she's right next to this then. Because the resonance thing is in there.
The city is close now.
Young lady, Shadowheart.
My former peers will be watching, no doubt, waiting for my return. We should do what we can.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight.
You're Sharon, aren't you? From Shadowheart's Cloister.
There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I'll let Shadowheart handle it.
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city.
Tell me one thing. Is there someone called Renald there? A tiefling with short horns and purple hair?
Reynold. Now there is a name I haven't heard in a while. He is no more. I'll leave the rest for you to find out. Heretic.
You know, this is one of my favorite things to do.
Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Got to keep moving.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Why don't you protect us?
He is no longer going anywhere. Oh, I don't want to do Divine Intervention. No, not yet. That is for sure. We're doing Divine Strike.
You murdered someone in view of a guard. Perhaps unsurprisingly, you're under arrest.
No, I'm not. Let's go here. Let's go guidance. I am not under arrest. Thank you very much.
You're free to go. This time. But next time you won't be so lucky.
Ta-da! He ain't going anywhere. Ah, yes. My favorite.
Never a dull moment.
I know, I know.
Waiting. Well, certainly waiting. Then, and I'm sure the man will do it.
And now I take all my shit back.
Let's move. Very well. Seems like a good moment to talk.
I apologize for my husband and his obsession with that bloody dog.
What was that, my dear?
Nothing, darling.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Who's a good dog? You're a good dog.
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
Ah, Biscotti is so adorable. Alright, so...
We're being replaced by steel. I don't need you standing here gawking, thanks.
Glad Nestor sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business, that.
Alright, so trap toys have been dealt with.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Well then, somebody doesn't like their sister-in-law. Alright. So, journey to the House of Grief. Alright, so we've got rescue the Grand Duke, free the artist, collect Dribble's body parts, find the lock to fit the flower key, investigate the suspicious toys. I'm already doing that. Investigate Cazador's place, and we will eventually find that. Alright, now we can move along and come over here. So I've already been through Circus of the Last Days and everything. And I still need to, quote-unquote, solve the Open Hand Temple murders.
If you're a customer, go down to the shop. Otherwise, clear off.
What do you sell?
Well, given this is in fact a blacksmith's, we sell things that need smithing. The shopkeeper can tell you more. Give the lazy sod something to do for once.
Alrighty, alrighty. Alright, it's been almost 15 years since I bought this forge from old Gassoon, and in that time I thought I'd seen everything, but I was wrong. The scimitar that Rivington rat brought in yesterday is the third weapon made of infernal iron I've purchased in the last month. The only infernal weapons I've seen since I've been here. Of course, I sold them all pronto, probably getting less than I might have if I was willing to sit on them for a while, but that is something I'm not willing to do. Mama Angel Iron didn't raise any fools, but still, I have to wonder, where are these diabolic weapons coming from?
It's locked from the other side. Wonder where it leads.
Alright, I think I've already been through here because that's where the Iron Hand gnomes are. And let's come through the other way. Don't mind me, just stealing things so I can sell them. Alright, and now we come down here.
Welcome to the Rivington General. Hi. Or want a blade? Or a bow? Or a dagger? Or maybe a spear is more your thing? You look like you know how to use a spear. By spear. What'd you say? Huh?
Alright, show me your wares.
Oh, yay!
Alright, so now we can look through here and get... Ooh. Okay, this specifically, this armor specifically is my favorite armor in the whole game. And you'll see why when I put it on. It looks so amazing. 'Cause, okay, I love the way that it looks. It's so pretty. And, like, I have it on one of my other characters, one of my Dark Urge characters. And, fun fact, I do have a... You know, let's see if I can actually pull it up real quick. Pictures. Oh, do I not have it on this part? Okay. I'm gonna pull it up in just a second because I absolutely love this picture. Oh, hello. That's the wrong thing. Pull you over here real quick. Okay, so I think it's in this one. No, it's not with that one. Did I share it with you? Sorry, I'm really excited to show you guys this. I'm just looking for it real quick. Wait, do I not have it? What the hell? Oh, do I not have it on this PC specifically? Let's go. Alright, I know where I can find it though, so just give me 1 second here. Media. Aha! I found it. Alright, so this is by one of my very good friends, Plaxton. They made my, one of my Dark Urge characters. And they're wearing the elven armor. I absolutely love it so fucking much. It looks so good. So what I did was I did the scarlet and white look. And it is a bit simplified, but it just looks so fucking good. Sorry, I just wanted to show you that real quick. But hello, Hazard. Welcome in. How's it going today? How are you doing? Yeah, I thought it was really well done too. It is, I don't know, man. There's just something about this armor specifically that I absolutely love. And also, with Elven Chain, you're considered proficient with this armor while wearing it. And then you wear it has +2 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on dexterity saving throws, which is very, very useful in this game. I'm doing pretty good. How about you? I'm doing super, super well right now, Hazard. I am currently playing Baldur's Gate. I am having so much fun.
Call and I answer.
Alright, the adamantine scale mail is very useful, but unfortunately you can't do a lot of colors with it because the blue of it kind of gets in the way. So I might actually give her the sharpened snare cuirass because it might be more useful for her. Ambusher. The dancing breeze. A lot of this other stuff is kind of just not super useful. At least for me right now. Because in this game you always want to have at least some type of magical weapon. You're not proficient with martial weapons or short swords, so I can't do that for you. You need better boots. Somehow, some way.
Want more? Want less? Wanna sell? Wanna buy? You know where I am. Bye!
Yeah! Oh, I'm encumbered. Alright, Jaheira. Alright, now you get this. You'll keep that. And you know what? You'll get the bone spike boots anyway, just to give you something here. Alright, and then Key of the Ancients. Always great to have for you. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm just doing a bit of, giving some things to people here. Alright, let's send that back to camp, because I don't want to get rid of that. Yeah, once you find an armor and stuff that works for you in this game, it will be much easier for you to like dye them the way that you want.
Should mind my step.
Hey chef, welcome in. How's it going? So, just to let you guys know, tomorrow I will not be streaming, but I will be on... Oh, I might stream afterwards, but I will be playing Phasmophobia with our... with Chef Taku. How is the gating of the Baldies? It is going very well so far. I am definitely having fun. Ghost hunting with the boys. Yes, exactly. But yeah, I will be doing Phasmophobia tomorrow with Chef Taku. It's gonna be very fun. So y'all can expect to see that. You'll get to see, so I love horror games personally, so you will probably won't be seeing me, like, scream or anything, but I will be surprised at certain points, just if it happens out of nowhere. But I tend to be the chaotic one in Phasmophobia, because one of my favorite things is the tarot cards. I love playing tarot card roulette. Alright, there's that. Alright, and now I should be able to go to the dancing axe. Alright. Alright, I should be able to go this way and do what I gotta do here.
Sorry, can't talk. I'm on a deadline.
Sir, you need to stay clear.
Alright, let's see what's going on with these people.
Heartless bastards. If they just listen.
Take it somewhere else. My hands are full.
Alright, let's go through here, the South Span checkpoint.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around.
I tend to be the one who runs in and dies trying to get pictures of the ghost. Hey, that's okay, Chef. We all have a role in the, we all have our role in the group. I'm not a refugee. You know what? You guys help me decide what I'm gonna say to this person. I'm not a refugee. I have urgent business in the city. You have no idea who you're talking to. Let me through or I'll kill you. Or never mind, I'll be on my way. Threaten his ass. Okay, I see. So I did put the Twitch integration on. I'm really hoping that it's actually working correctly. Give me a quick 1 second. I need to see. I don't know how to use it. Alright, I need to see if it works on mobile. Okay. Let's see, stream. Let me look this up real quick. Twitch into integration for Baldur's Gate 3. You connect your Larian account to Twitch. Ah, there it is. Configure. Awesome. Alright, let's see. It's no worries if it doesn't work this time. But it should be able to work next time. But it's not a problem at all. Let's do... Okay, you have no idea who you're talking to. Let me through or I'll kill you.
Here I thought this was going to be a boring day.
Help! I'm being attacked! Eat this, you pile of junk!
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Avenge the Iron Hands. Let's go. Alright, let's do... Ooh, I can get all 4 of them in the Flame Strike. Let's pull out one of these. Hey, welcome back, Data. Yes, we are throwing down right now.
The dance macabre.
Alright, let's go ahead and do... Oh shit. I forgot to give you the other thing. Oh no. Fuck. I completely forgot about Astarion here. So, you are coming over here and you're hiding.
We'll do it my way.
Hiding successful. Shit.
No, I think we have given offense.
Oh, really, Jaheira? I didn't know. Yeah, I was so focused on making sure other people were taken care of that I completely forgot about Astarion over here. Alright, Scroll of Blight. Nah. Let's go ahead and do you. And we'll grab a Grasping Vine, put it here.
Red in tooth and claw.
Ouch.
Blood comes easy these days.
And you know what? We are gonna go ahead and do a Mind Blast here. Stunned. Wonderful. And we'll come up here. You know, that hurts, guys. Thank you for the hydrate, Data. Alright. Let's go ahead and do a quick mass healing word. And you're gonna use mass cure wounds. Of course the target is out of sight. Let's not do that for now. Spirit Guardians. Okay, magic missile. And we will do... Awesome. And let's get myself over here. So I'm at least out of the way. Ah, love it. Being stunned. Alright, let's do a quick wild shape. We'll go to a Dilphosaurus.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
That's fine. I don't really need to have Eagle Splendor on. Okay, since we have that, and we will do
I need healing.
Worth it.
Onward.
Go for the throat.
And we'll go ahead and do Scorching Ray.
Sounds like fun.
Onity, welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you so much for the follow. Today, Jade, I finished the draw for Fawn. Hell yeah, Data, let's go. That is awesome to hear. That's fine. What now? Arrow of many targets. I will have to check in just a second, but I will... Did you post it in the Discord? Oh yeah, I saw it. It looks super cute, Data. You might do another fawn drawing soon, Melodia? Ooh, okay. My pronouns are they, them, Onity. Is there a preference for what you want me to call you? Would you prefer Onity or do you prefer Oni? Please let me know. But I hope you're doing so wonderful today, Oni. I cannot wait to see more of your art journey, Data. You're doing so wonderfully. I absolutely love it. Alright, sorry, I got distracted there for a second. Alright, let's do that. And we'll do another Mass healing word.
Hungry for the slaughter.
The thing that sucks right now is I completely forgot to pull out another thing for Astarion here. Oh no. That's not a good thing.
Where do I go from here?
Alright, I need to... Let's go here. Nice day to have also starting out with art. I'm on my 18th day in a row drawing, having never drawn before. Hell yeah, Melodia, that's awesome to hear. I draw once in a while when I can. I post as I go. I am definitely not the greatest at it, but keep at it. I know you guys are doing absolutely great. I love seeing art in general. And it's always a pleasure playing and having fun with you too, Data. Thank you for the hydrate, Stretch, and no shrimp bag thick. I hope you're having a wonderful day so far.
Let us see. Well, so much for peace.
Uh-oh. Let's go ahead, do survival instinct on Shadowheart real quick.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Oh no, Shadowheart! No! Well, that's not good. Well, good news.
Our readers will be outraged.
Take cure of fading frost. I need healing.
Page material.
Better than nothing.
Welcome, rest.
All's well that ends. Not that.
Too much food, coma time. Ooh, okay, what'd you have there, Thick? Alright, let's go ahead. Jaheira, you are going to dismiss the summon for now.
Looking ahead.
Our readers will be outraged.
You've been caught mid-robbery. Your next move
You're
had
not
best
even
be
a person who should be...
Your refusal has only made things worse. The guards will be hearing of this.
Okay, let the guards come then. I don't give two shits.
No one back home will ever believe this.
My faith will guide me.
Can't give up now. Moving ahead.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
Let the guards come. I just blew up a death robot. Exactly.
Worm's Crossing. This place has been a haven, and helpers were less than welcome in the city proper.
Oh. Wonderful.
Be quick.
Got to focus. Got to press on.
Goodbye. Yes.
What now?
Also has
All's well, I hope. Aside from the obvious.
The Sharans are using a place called the House of Grief as cover for their presence in Baldur's Gate.
Then that's where we need to go. My parents are in there somewhere.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
break his nose.
Alright, so we can go here.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
What's your trade?
Let me show you.
And you don't really have much, but that's fine. That just means I can sell you shit. Alright, I've sold everything I can. Awesome. Shadowheart, you're getting these.
Pleasure doing business.
I'd probably break his nose.
What a day. Yes.
Alright, Astarion, you come up to here.
We should go. I do not want to face the Master if we're late for his Black Mass.
Soon, sister. I only need one more mark.
We have enough for the Master. No more are needed.
It's not for the master, it's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs, but soon I'll be able to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. And once the Mass is done and our Lord grants us freedom, I can celebrate by drinking them dry.
Cazador promised you your freedom, and you believed him? Ha! You were never burdened with intelligence, Petras. But your load seems especially light these days.
Astarion! It cannot be.
Oh, that's no way to welcome back a brother, doll. Didn't you miss me?
Why would you come back? You got out. You were free.
Let's hold my tongue. I want to see what Astarion does here.
Isn't it obvious, sister? He wants to ascend with the rest of us. He heard about the ritual and the power our master will grant us. So he came back with his tail between his legs, hoping all would be forgiven.
You always were an idiot, Petras. is he hiding? Tell me!
Brother! Please!
Talk or burn, your choice.
You heard them. Tell me what I need to know. Now!
The Master is preparing the Black Mass beneath his palace. There's a defiled chapel. It was hidden there the entire time, hidden from us all.
I'm going to stop Cazador.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's happened to you, Astarion? What are you?
I'm more than what I was. And I'm not afraid of anything anymore. The sun can't harm me. Cazador can't compel me. I'm the only person who can stop him. Now go, before I change my mind about roasting you, brother.
This isn't over, Astarion.
Yes.
Poor fools. They actually think Cazador will save them.
They'll warn him we're coming.
Yes, and they'll be trembling in fear when they tell him. They're no threat to us. And they have no choice but to do Cazador's bidding. I pity them. Worst of all, they don't know their fate's already set. They're doomed. The only question is whether their lives will be sacrificed to a monster like Cazador, or serve a greater purpose. 7 sigils on 7 spawn. And Cazador has the other 6. We have to face him and take that power for ourselves.
Those 6 bonds are your brothers and sisters. Are you ready to sacrifice them? Why not stay away? Cazador can't finish the ritual if he can't find you. For ourselves, for yourself, you mean. Sometimes you scare me more than the Elder Brain does, or so let's do it. Okay, so here is my question to you guys. Let me do a poll. Do we want to, well, maybe let's not. Do we want to ascend Astarion and then take over the Elder Brain ourselves? Kind of give ourselves a bad ending or an evil ending? Or do we want a good ending and not ascend Astarion and not take over the Elder Brain? Because I'm romancing Astarion in this playthrough. And that's the big question, because I'm kind of giving you guys a chance to do this with me. Do we want to, because this will kind of affect it going forward. Do we want to convince him later? Do we want to make sure that he does or does not? Because I personally am trying to do a good playthrough, but I do want to hear your guys' opinions. Make him evil, okay? That's your choice, Melodia. Anybody else want to chime in? Because if he's going to go evil, I'm going to go evil with him. I'd say make good ending. Okay. So we got evil and we got good. I personally want to go good. I only say that because I did the good one on my playthrough. If you're a good character, do the good. Okay. And I will do good. Those 6 spawns are your brothers and sisters. Are you ready to sacrifice them?
Trust me, I'd rather slaughter someone else's family, but if that's what it takes. And it's not like their sweet innocence. They brought Cazador just as many victims as I did. You're not getting sentimental, are you? I thought you were with me on this.
And what if we're walking into a trap?
Then we'll deal with it. It can't be worse than everything else we've faced. And now we know he's skulking beneath his palace. We can take the hunt to Cazador. All right, let's go. This place stinks of rat blood and despair.
Uh-huh, yes it do.
Let's crack it open.
Sense watchful eyes upon you. Perhaps some locks are better left unpicked.
Hey, I still unlocked it, motherfucker. Don't even. I will literally kill you just to keep stealing from you. Oh, don't worry, Data. I have, I've already played through, this before. And in my first playthrough, I romanced Astarion, and I did not ascend him. I absolutely love that ending. I like the fact that you made Astarion get the eye from Volo. Nice touch. Oh, absolutely. It's this. I think it's most useful on Astarion, in my opinion. Alright, alright. Quit telling me to watch it, my dude. Let's just give him this dagger for now. This guy will not leave me alone, so unfortunate for him. He's getting killed. Sorry, my dude.
Identical to the one I took from the shapeshifter in the temple tunnel.
I'm here. I won't let anything happen.
But yeah, for me personally, I really enjoy Volo's Eye on Astarion, because that just means that he's much more useful as a rogue. One of the other good things about doing this over here is that you get more of the camp clothes and such. Like, for example, this is what I have on him currently. I'm giving him this because he looks so regal and so fucking cute.
The work is never done.
Alright, and Jaheira is getting something new. Let's give her this one, because I think she looks good in that. And then Shadowheart currently has Shadowheart's clothes. But She is actually going to get this because she looks, I honestly think she looks super cute in this. But we'll just keep the Shadow Hearts outfit on her for now.
Nature's servant awaits.
No time to rest.
And that fancy, yeah, she seems like a farmer. I know, right? It just fits her, it just fits her look so much. Alright, let's grab these. Lockpick. And stealing everybody's shit here. Amazing.
Watch your back.
Alright, and supply pack, don't really need that. Don't really need these. So let's go up this ladder over here.
And, well, in it.
One cool thing about Shadowheart, actually, she'd love to have a guard with lots of flowers to take care of. Oh, yes. I do know that.
That shapeshifter's key unlocked the door. Interesting. These tunnels were full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
Hey, and guess what? We found everybody's stuff that we gotta do. Let's go.
Something good here, I hope.
We're solving the Open Hand Temple murders. Two hands now, two hands, two of them. More needed, not enough. Must cover myself in glory to be covered in blood. More. Well. Blood.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Let's do investigation.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Pull out the body. Well, unfortunately, it's Fionn. And she's completely dead, which is very unfortunate. And now... Oh yeah, follow the gnomes. A group of deep gnomes attached to Steel Watcher when it scanned us, saving us. They fled. We should follow them. Wonderful. Astarion found his true people. Right, that's taken care of. Let's make sure to get the rest of this stuff over here.
Time to press ahead.
Calling all nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Alright, we gotta go down to Sharess's Caress in just a second here. Oh, I gotta go down the ladder. I almost forgot.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical, it's terrestrial.
And we coming down here.
It's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks, from what I've heard.
And if a patron confuses me for a member of staff,
Oh yeah, speaking of though, I actually need to go back to camp, do a long rest, and I'm probably gonna switch out Shadowheart back to Lae'zel, considering that the next part of Lae'zel's quest is actually here in Sharess's Caress. So I will do that. And the day. Alright. Someone in camp still wishes to speak to you. So let's go get that taken care of first. Ah yes, it is Will.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty. A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Balduran?
So, by the way, I actually really enjoy Will's story, but I do have a small complaint. I wish he had more, and it was more essential to the game. Because the fact that they took the dragon underneath Baldur's Gate and made it a side quest instead of part of his main quest kind of irks me a little bit. But I do really enjoy his romance. He's actually it's super, super cute. And I do enjoy his story. It's just, unfortunately, I am unable to use him most of the time. Because I personally am a warlock myself. And he starts out as a warlock. I have changed his class before. And he's actually really cool as he's really cool as a monk. But he's also really good as a ranger as well. Because, spoiler alert, at the end of the story, at the camp ending, he's actually a ranger down in the house, if he goes with Karlach. Baldur's Gate was a safe refuge when I left it. This must be Gortash's doing.
As long as Gortash is in charge, they'll be left shivering at the gates. All part of the plan, of course. Step 1. Create an army and order it to march on the city. Step 2. Shut the gates in the name of security. Step 3. Bask in the applause. Gortash hasn't made Baldur's Gate safe. He's made it a prison. And when his army breaks through, the people will have nowhere to run. To make this city a safe haven, we'll need to bathe Gortash and his allies in their own blood.
Could it be true Duke Stelmane allied with the Emperor?
Mind flayers are like devils. They just sport tentacles rather than wings. Clever, manipulative, exploitative. The Emperor says he's a friend. I think we'd be fools to believe him. And maybe it's true. Maybe Stelmane allied with a mind flayer and subjected the city to their political will. Or maybe he made an offer she couldn't refuse.
Did you know Stelmane very well back in the day?
I met her twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
I sense there's something more to this story.
Something's always gnawed at me.
Have a
At
good
the
night,
moment,
Melodia.
Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp. And
I agree,
unyielding.
Data.
It could just
I
be
do
my
like the
imagination,
fact that they changed his
I
class
always
from a
felt that it
warlock
was
into a
more than
ranger at the
stroke
end.
that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
Any idea who could be behind the killing?
I couldn't say. But think about this. My father was Tadpole. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
You must have been furious at your father for throwing you out of the city.
No, never. He did the only thing he could. In his eyes, I invited a devil into our midst. I was a fool at best, a traitor at worst, and Grand Duke Ravengard suffers neither.
You're too charitable. If I were you, I'd never have forgiven him.
Resentment is a poison on one's heart. The only way to avoid damage is to pour it out.
Do you miss your father?
More than you know. The better question is, did he ever miss me? If he did, he missed the Will Ravengard he once knew, not the hell-touched warlock he returned to.
Leave. Alright, is there anybody else that needs to talk to me?
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Alright, Shadowheart, you need to
If you're
journey
sure.
separately with me for now.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Sorry there, Shadowheart. Ooh, it looks like you've got something for me, Scratch.
I want to have a word.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
Hand that over.
Here, I hope you like it. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master, friend, I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
So I thought I did everything right, by the way. But unfortunately, I don't have the owlbear in this playthrough, which sucks.
So, it seems that Vlaakith is Lae'zel's queen no longer.
I agree, Data.
Took no small amount of backbone.
How am I holding up in your estimations?
Given the circumstances, you're faring as well as can be expected, I suppose.
Alright. And let's go ahead and talk to the Astarion real quick.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Can we talk about the two of us?
I'm all pointy ears, my love.
Could I kiss you?
How could I say no?
I love that they fixed the kisses and stuff too. And so that way it looks so much more realistic in a way.
I do rather like that, you know.
Not gonna lie, he looks so good with the white, gold, and the purple. It just fits him so well.
can't have been easy for Lae'zel to stand up to Vlaakith like that. But there's nothing that woman can't do.
Tell me more about your relationship with Gortash.
He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just... it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard. Hey, soldier.
Alright, so... if you turn Karlach into a Mind Flayer, it will actually help because then she gets a heart back. She won't have to go down to Avernus. But it means she'd have to sacrifice herself. Kind of. I'm debating on whether to do that this playthrough. I'd like you to join me. Alright, Lae'zel. Let's give you something different to look. Give you a different look here. Let's go ahead and do... let's do this one, because I honestly think she looks pretty good like this.
Such authority.
Alright, there's that.
No, never mind. Another step forward.
Oh, I haven't sacrificed myself. I usually let Orpheus do the sacrificing. But if you turn her into a Mind Flayer, you can have Karlach do the thing too. Yeah. Alright, let me re-look at the Traveler's Chest real quick, because I need to see if I can give Astarion something, or if I need to go and find something else for him. Alright, it looks like I'm gonna have to go find something else for him to do. Let's leave camp here. That is very true, Data. That is very true. There we go. Lay down, bud. Man, my leg is numb.
Damn, Hoots! That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on. Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again, even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
Who are you exactly?
Ah, I forget we've never met. I've had my eyes and ears on you so long we feel like old friends. Carilla is my name. I'm Raphael's assistant, shall we say. Take
The
your
little...
time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Okay, so one of my other favorite things in this game is the fact that the little details matter. You actually see Carilla in Act 1, you see her in Act 2, and then you interact with her a lot more in Act 3. Because she is actually hidden in certain places, watching you.
Go see Raphael. Then I might let you buy me a drink.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised. You come for sustenance, no decadence.
Okay.
Come in, cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
So, fun fact, in Act 1, at the Tiefling party, and or the Goblin party, depending on what you did, she is actually hidden in camp behind a few of the tents. In Act 2, in the Shadowcurse lands, she is hiding behind a gate near the masonry. Not my first choice, but I wouldn't say no.
Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
In the flop house lies a fresh-killed corpse, a lady dwarf. Could that be Fionn?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
A woman is dead and you're concerned about money?
Sweeting. This is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye.
Hell yeah, I
No
like
time
them.
for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business. Or
'Cause
more
I have one
precisely,
myself.
The lack of it.
Surely you can spare a reward for this information?
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Let's leave. Okay. Ooh, I forgot there was a cat here. Time to speak to animals.
Come to pay your respects to the real lady of the house, I see. What a clever creature you are. It's your lucky day. I am receiving compliments at this time, and you are most welcome to make an offering.
Let's see. Your eyes are two baleful jewels that strike fear into the most complacent of rats.
Oh, you are quite correct. I consider them one of my finest features. The unwashed rabble who frequent this establishment have much to learn from your deference, and I must suffer their foibles alone. But they do say a burden shared is a burden halved.
What's that shady pair over there whispering about?
Can't you hear from here? They're talking about the new top cat in the criminal underbelly. Go and listen for yourself. As for them personally, one never washes and instead douses himself with rose oil, while the other can't hold his drink.
Oh, lovely. Do I want to know about who's through those fancy curtains?
The Drow, two of our most popular courtesans. A night with them seems to be rather life-changing, if you can afford it. Of course, they are siblings, but judging from the throngs of clients they draw, most of the city is as disgusting as they are.
What are your thoughts on the clientele as a whole?
That's rather a broad topic. We get all sorts here. But there is one frequent visitor whose very presence offends me. He dresses fabulously, but stinks of the hells. Something infernal, to be sure. Abhorrent.
Alright, thank you, Kira, the cat. Adorable.
You can stare as much as you like.
Okay, not gonna lie, I absolutely love
Dance if you want to.
Love the look of her, and I wish they had those specific tattoos as options.
I have something to ask.
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of pleasure. Don't be shy.
How did you end up here?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
As long as you're here of your own free will.
Life is prosperous. I'm much happier kissing the many lips of the surface than tending a field or manning a shop.
I'm glad you found a place you feel safe.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
You two look uncannily alike.
We are twins.
You don't actually lie with one another, do you?
We can make up a little show of kissing each other, but when we are hired at the same time, there are often many other clients in the room to attend to.
Why are you interested in my partner?
Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
Let's not do that right now. Alright, let's go ahead and come over here and listen to these two what to have to say.
The two men bark softly to each other. A single name reaches your ears. Nine Fingers. It's a name you know. Nine Fingers is the head of the Guild, a criminal organization operating inside Baldur's Gate.
Let's do deception. Considering I have a plus 17 to deception. That normally doesn't happen, but I'll take it.
Oh, yeah. Seems everyone's got business with her. Heard the gal met her match.
I know,
The new
right?
Kingpin? All meat and muscle, that one. And wild as a werebear. If he's looking to oust Nine Fingers, my blade's got his back.
Sounds messy as the ninth hell. Must be why she called us to help.
Is that right? The way I heard it, you Zent cut a deal with the new... Hold on. Hey, you still lurking about? I don't remember inviting you to the party.
Persuasion. Sounds like an interesting business. I'd like to take part.
Look, this subject's not safe. You selling your services, beat feet to the Guildhall. Lower City, Basilisk Gate, Guildhall. And that's all you're getting from me. Now scram! The chat's officially closed.
Ah, yes, of course, of course.
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Your new brew sounds potent. I'll give that a try.
Don't know about that, chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
I'll take my chances on the hooch.
Damn! This one knows what they want. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
I'd like to see what else you have.
Have a look.
Alrighty. So, they mostly have all this. But, again, the wonderfulness of selling anything and everything. Because I can.
All set, are you?
Give
fucking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
Hells, darling. Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavors. How about you give me a taste?
I'll watch silently.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst.
Man, he is enjoying that too much, my
Part
dude.
your lips and drink of my essence.
Oh, I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
I mean, hey, if it works, it works. Alright, let's talk to this motherfucker.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
So, fun fact, I didn't know that there was an NPC named Valeria in the game. I named my first ever character Valeria, and I confused the hell out of myself after finding this out. After seeing the name for the first time, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm not actually talking to myself, am I? And then I realized, oh, their name's Valeria. Yeah, I know, right? Afraid so. I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
I found the murder weapon you missed in a tunnel under the temple.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
How about the shape-shifting assassins under the temple? That good enough?
No. I want proof. If someone else killed Lorgan, I want you to tell me why they did it. Come back when you've got some real evidence.
Ah, yes.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
Ugh. I found another body in the flophouse nearby. I think it's related.
You're telling me more than one person has been killed? In Baldur's Gate? You must have something better than that.
Oh, fuck
I need hard
off.
evidence and a motive. Why would someone else kill Lorgan? How can we be sure it wasn't Brilgor?
A group of shape-shifting assassins were under the temple, along with more murder victims.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
I'm doing very well, Seven. Thank you for asking. Alright. Don't worry. I will solve it. You can fuck off. Alright, let's see here. And let's go all the way up here to the upper floor real quick.
Isn't just physical, it's a state of mind. Makes sense.
at the drow.
A couple turns should do it.
Alright, let's come in here.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
And we have interrupted.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you.
You aren't safe. Get out of here now.
I don't understand. What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this person?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
And now we fight. Not enough movement, which is fine.
Enough circling.
And let's go ahead and do... that.
Still on my feet. May the gods take you first. Victory awaits.
Almost done. Tentacle boy, get ready for a good old beat up. Alright, can't quite get there, but that's fine. So I will just have to do this. There we go. Oh, well, that's not good.
You bow or you break.
Alright. Don't have the stunned condition anymore.
What's inside?
Alright, let's grab this ring. Heal up a little bit. And talk to her.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers. Talons sharp as daggers and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver.
They are beautiful indeed and most lethal.
Is it not in the Illithid's barbarity that we find its splendor? Your eyes are no less monstrous, I assure you. A lesser woman might be frightened, but I am no lesser woman.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens and your heart skips a beat. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
I am not one to judge, but desiring an extraplanar being like that is peculiar.
No desire is peculiar. It is instinct, and instinct never lies. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
I'm not interested in sex, but thanks.
Not sex. Something far more intoxicating. Rapture. Close your eyes and listen.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be?
Powerful.
You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond,
In a way,
and
7.
ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me. If you seek rapture, find it elsewhere. I can show you but once.
Well, that's completely fine. Because Rapture, affected entity has a +1d6 bonus to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the next long rest. Hey, heck yeah, 7, nice catch. Alright, so that one is done.
Can't keep me out.
Alright, and let's go ahead and come through here.
When you met the drow.
Surgery kit, bottle. Okay, let's go ahead and see here. Anyone caught pleasuring themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Any wizards caught examining this special collection without express permission will be commanded to read aloud to the whole library the passage they were enjoying. Anyone breaking the silence of the library will be promptly gagged.
If you had any
Alright, let's look at Fion's journal. He's getting worse. The whispers, the night terrors, the blood. I know he's hiding something, and the others in the flop house know it too. I've seen how they look at him, how they look at me. They're scared of him, and I can't blame them. I am too.
What's hiding here?
Alright, and let's go ahead and search these scrolls. And I'll go up the ladder in just a second.
Sharess's caress isn't just about wetting your
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything.
Hey, Big C,
There is
welcome
only
in.
one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
The Kithrak? What deal would he make with this devil?
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the
It
same
is
thing.
going very, very well. Thank you
And
for
unlike
asking, Big
you,
C.
They have something of value to offer in return.
Lae'zel, Talak Magir. The devil holds the key to freeing the Gith people. Right here, right now. You could seal our fate. Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning.
In
One more
order.
thing before we begin.
My favorite fights in this game is the Raphael fight, the Ketheric fight, and the Elder Brain fight. My favorites.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
Did you just cure me of the tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Then speak freely. Tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away.
How's your
which
night
means
going, Big C?
You and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far, but no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you, and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
Orpheus?
Very perceptive. Yes. I can give you the means to break him free.
Speak, devil. We're listening.
Pretty good. Just got off work, having to get ready for our audit next week. Yeah, I do understand what that's like. I absolutely hate when corporate and the auditors come through because our managers just don't care about anything until they know they're coming. Go on.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Just tell me what you want.
I want the crown that dominates the Elder Brain. And you, Lae'zel of Kalir, want to free the Forgotten Prince, do you not?
I want nothing more.
Then it is settled, is it not? A crown for a hammer. A bargain of a lifetime, Lae'zel of Kalir.
I'm tempted, but tell me why you're so eager to get a hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Karsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting. And Karsus
Raphael's one of my
was
favorite characters in the game.
Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Karsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme.
It's always the silky smooth voices that are evil, it seems. I know, right? What makes you think you'd succeed in using the crown where Karsus couldn't?
I am no mortal, and I do not fail.
If you don't fail, how come you didn't get a hold of the crown way back when?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal the crown where you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Karsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
Skvar! We should do as the devil asks. The Prince of the Comet must rise again.
I agree to the deal. Where do I sign?
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
So I have done both.
And I have your signature. You will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer.
I have seen both what happens when I do betray Raphael and when I don't go to the House of
I will
Hope.
never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
It's so interesting. I love it so fucking much. Sign the contract.
Perfect. One more rhyme, for old time's sake. The master was slain within his own house. They dined on him both, the cat and the mouse. The hammer is yours. You will find yourself in Orpheus's presence before the end comes. When you do, shatter the chains that hold him. Be sure to keep the hammer safe until then. Your survival depends on it. And I'll keep your contract safe in my House of Hope. I'll be seeing you, and when I do, we dine.
The ink has barely dried, yet you feel a growing disquiet at what exactly you just signed. Perhaps a Diabolus can offer some comfort. Or a way out. For a devil's bargain is a hard one to break.
I know what happens when you break the contract, and I know what happens when you keep with the contract. I love both endings.
I'd sooner have imagined shattering a planet with my bare fist than taking a deal with a devil. But we shouldn't regret the bargain, not for one instant. Raphael can have his crown, if it means breaking Prince Orpheus free.
Let's hope Orpheus doesn't rip off our heads the moment we free him.
The prince will be suspicious, but he won't be reckless enough to turn on his liberators. There'd be too little to gain from our deaths, and too much to lose. Now, to the Sharess's Caress taproom. We must tell Voss the news.
Destiny waits in the wings. Find the brain, destroy it, and seize that crown.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
It was nice to have a moment of peace and quiet.
I can understand that. There's reprieve in solitude. But it's concerning that something could intervene like that, especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
Let's go ahead and do a deception. I love being a bard. It's just so good.
Then the situation is worse than I thought. If it read your thoughts, it knows exactly what your intentions are, and it is already plotting counter-moves to stop you. We must press on. I will bolster your mental defenses. Let us hope that allows us to regain some of our lost advantage before it finds you.
Not gonna lie, the song that's in the background right now, one of my favorites. This is a scrapbook collecting supplications, notes, and letters from mortals to Raphael, begging for boons, help, and assistance. Margin notes call out the devil's favorites, as in this example. Says she wants her siblings out of the way so she can take full control of the family business, only so their late mother will be properly honored by sufficiency and profitability. How utterly disingenuous. One has to admire it. There's no profit for me in taking her little gnarly little soul. Helping her would be sheer indulgence, but if I'm not indulging myself, why bother with any of this? Yes, hi, child. It's okay. You're all good. Devils Don't Rhyme. This is a heroic fantasy in verse form, told in the first person by a bold poet who challenges a devil, clearly modeled on Raphael, to an improvised poetry contest to win back the soul of his lover. The following couplet has been circled in red ink. If the line doesn't scan, the devil sneers, you forfeit your soul and end in tears. Ha! I'll keep my time and make my rhyme with vim and snap, and no down came the claw crap. Hello, Speed. How's it going? White Pawn. You are to find a high-profile, unsolved crime and confess to it, turning yourself into Porter after arranging at Baldur's Mouth for coverage. You know which reporter to use. Your position in the FF barracks should make it easy to identify a crime that, when resolved, will add greatly to Porter's renown. This will cancel your debt. Don't worry about the why. It's a pawn's place to be sacrificed so other pieces can win the game. R. Alright, and let's go ahead with this one. White Bishop, prepare yourself for a major speech in your temple, extolling Flame Porter for her successes protecting the city and fighting crime. She is clearly a favorite of both mortals and immortals, and you can hint that fate and destiny may conspire to place her in command of Baldur's Gate. Your sermon will be printed in full in Baldur's Mouth, so remember that you are speaking not just to Helm's devotees, but to every citizen of the Gate. Orate, elevate, and inspire. That will cancel your debt. And I don't doubt you will end up as a key player in the new regime. Ready yourself. R. I'm tired. It is 4 a.m., but sleep is inconsistent, so I'm up currently. I'm so sorry, Speed. Is there anything I can do to help? Or you can chill here and I can soothe you with the sounds of my voice. And then, White Knight, your task is finally at hand. As commander of the Seat Tower, you're close to all the sub-commanders of the Flaming Fist. Sound them out as their willingness to support the possibility of Flame Porter's promotion to Marshal, and perhaps even beyond. Encourage those who are lukewarm to be prepared to rank themselves behind Porter when events elevate her in power and prominence. However, for those who would oppose her, don't push them. Just make a note of their names and positions, and they will be dealt with by other means. That will cancel your debt, and doubtless line you up for greater responsibilities as well. Prepare yourself. Okay, so there's 3 separate options that happen here. Raphael is prepared for pretty much anything. You're just chill here? Alright, sounds good to me. Thank you for the hydrate and the no shrimp back. But, give me 1 second. I need to use the restroom, so I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. Let's go ahead and continue.
Destiny waits in the wings. Find the brain, destroy it, and seize that crown.
Okay. So let's go ahead then and continue around this way.
Let's see.
Oh, thank you so much. I didn't realize I accidentally switched it to the wrong one. Thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, alright, nothing in here. Yeah, don't mind me. It's not a stream of mine if it isn't scuffed in one way or another. Alright, so let's go ahead and come back down here. Alright, I don't think there's anything else over here that we gotta do. But
Welcome to Sharess's Caress, where our libations and sensual indulgences restore even the weariest souls.
alright, so
Raphael
we're
a
good
visit.
here.
I want to hear all about it.
Alright, Corilla.
Something's on my mind.
Hold your horses.
A toast to Raphael's latest client, the savior of the city.
I hope you're right about saving the city.
The boss is always right, even though he's so very wrong.
You're very enthusiastic. You really like working for Raphael?
More than anything. My old dwarfen master used to beat me and feed me scraps. Raphael treats me right and feeds me well. Better to feast in the hells than go begging in the heavens.
What exactly is your job?
When I'm not keeping my eye on potential clients like you, I make sure the House of Hope is fully secure.
Who would be stupid enough to break into a devil's home?
Devils often have prettier hordes than dragons. Sneaking thieves into their vaults is a lucrative business. Doesn't usually end well for the thieves. But sometimes the thieves are rich, smart, or well-connected enough to come back in one piece. Take our esteemed Lord Gortash, for example.
She's enjoying your company, and the liquor has loosened her tongue, but she's anxious about the direction the conversation's taking.
Have you ever been tempted to earn some extra coins selling infernal secrets?
I would never. I'll take Raphael's secrets to the grave. If that prick Gortash came nosing around my turf, I'd tell him to stick his gauntlet where the sun don't shine. But somebody helped him out. Some diabolist with a loose sense of duty and a hunger to be richer than Mammon. Conversation's over. I've got to sober up and get back to work.
Mm-hmm.
We'll celebrate together in the House of Hope when the victory's won.
Alright, there we go for that.
You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't know, but I'll know it when I see it.
Let's just stick to the list.
The Absolutes armies lay siege. They won't care about you.
Alright, so I think I need to come over here.
And between rooms beside
Calms Garms.
so the Harpers are breaking through.
We're shopping first.
Hi! Over here! Me! Put him up! Put him up!
So, fun fact, I actually follow the voice actor who actually does the voice of Nobber. And he's actually really, really funny. He's actually really cool. Very fun to watch him.
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Here's this tip to get you started. Less talking, more fighting.
Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess.
Hey, Kian. Stream is going very well.
Will it? No, surely not. Roar! 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 Are you scared? Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you?
Not even slightly.
Appreciate the honesty. Whew. Oh well. Back to the Narbing board.
Back to the Narbing board.
Too much. Oh, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calms Garms. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
Alright, perhaps leave the taglines to the experts. You haven't quite nailed that patter.
Ugh.
If it's empty patty you want, get your clothes from a brother Figaro. But if it's genuine quality and genuine taste you're after, calms garms as you covered.
Let's take a look at your wares.
Sounds good.
Hey,
Something
Flat,
a bit
welcome in.
Fresher than your current outfit.
Oh, shush. My outfit is just fine, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and grab a couple of these just in case, so I can give them to some of my other people at camp. And let's sell some stuff while I'm here. I hope you're having a good night so far, Flat.
Remember, calms garms, here for all your fashion needs.
Maybe. There are other places I can go.
Too much. You're in safe hands.
Darling, it's very leather-like.
Must have been 10 legs.
Alright, let's go ahead and come this way.
Not this again.
The brain is resisting its orders. Without all 3 stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Alright, let's go through here. And if I come through... Alright, I think I have to go up these stairs.
Got the person with you. They enjoyed it.
Alright, so that's Ceres's Caress. Okay, I gotta go this way. Let's come back this way. And it's on the left.
Ceres's Caress. Do you two have rocks for brains? What were you thinking?
It depends on the person and their virility.
I was like, I knew I was forgetting something, but I gotta go to the left. Alright, and we go through here.
Welcome to... Don't draw any trouble on old Enthal. He acts like
Karn's
he's up
gone,
for
so
it,
do you
but
know
he's
harm?
retired for a reason.
Alright, so there's that. And we'll bring Jahira out and talk.
The smallest of small talk.
Greetings, sir. Your noble bearing brings a little class to my humble...
You can turn off the charm, Entharl. They're with me.
Blueberries. Thought I had a sale. You look tired, Harper.
I missed you too. They're already here?
Down below. Here's the key.
You're a trader, Entharl? Let's see your stock.
Now?
Oh, aye. Helm forbid someone might pay for my services, Jahira. Harper's nesting in your cellar tends to scare off business. So, if you mean to sling some coin around, only Jahira will complain.
Let's see what you have. Blightbringer. Attacking gnomes or dwarves with this weapon receives a 1d4 plus bonus. Okay. Gauntlets of the War Master. Actually, this would be perfect for Lae'zel, so I'll buy that. Horns of the Berserker. Cloak of Displacement's a great one to have. Leather armor, breastplate, slotted leather, chainmail, garb of the land and sky. Let's grab Blightbringer as well. Arrow of many targets is always a great one to have. And we'll sell some of these off as two, because they give us quite a bit, actually. Okay. And Oil of Bane, let's get rid of that. Amazing. Okay. And short sword. Harmonic Dueler. Let's go ahead and grab this so I can give it to Astarion.
A pleasure. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we do any business today.
Alright, I think I'm supposed to go this way.
Aye,
yep.
aye.
Awesome. And now we go down below.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our...
Alright, before we do anything, let's go ahead and do this first. And do this real quick. Wait, will it not let me? Bullshit. Okay, let's do... Unequip, unequip. Alright, let's go ahead. Do that. Will it let me... Okay, it won't let me do that then. Wonderful. Oh, that's why. Because I didn't put him as a dual wielder. Dual wielder. Got it.
Hera's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
Let's go ahead and do detect thoughts.
Clever, Cobb. This is an ambush. Strike first, while they focus on me.
Strike them while Jaheira has them distracted, or remain silent and wait for Jaheira's signal.
The problem with Marcus,
All right.
Of course. We didn't end on the best of terms.
Amazing. So, Jaheira, let's go ahead and give you this real quick. Wait, I have to wait for her turn. Never mind. Alright, now that everything is taken care of here, let's go ahead and do Crown of Madness. Target must be a humanoid. None of them are humanoids, which is a great thing.
Jade Good Bean.
I am not a good bean. How dare you? Okay, you know what? Instead of that, let's go over here. Grab these. Come here and hide. Alright, and dual wielder here. And let's go ahead and do a lovely little grasping vine. I'm not a great bean. Y'all are too sweet. Alright, let's go ahead and come up this way. We'll go Mind Blast. All of them are now stunned. Alright, let's move up a little bit here. Alright, no. Hypnotic Pattern. And amazing.
Make way.
No, not melee. Let's go this. We'll go trip attack. That didn't work for you, but this'll work. Because I can at least do disarming attack. And we'll go another disarming attack over here. Wonderful. And
you're mine.
Dead.
The subtle.
Rehide. And we'll go with that. They're prone. That one's dead. That one's dead. And now, time for this person to absolutely die.
More of Orin's doppelgangers. How many has she brought to Baal's side, I wonder?
Mahler's mark. How many more Harper's dead? Let us show them how it's done.
Did I get it right?
Seluna's tears. It is said no false face can stand beneath their light. An old code, Harper. But yes, you got it right. Now I need your report.
We had eyes on suspected cultists in the city, like you asked. We thought we were tracking them, but...
They were tracking you instead, evidently. Doppelgangers.
Everything seemed fine until your latest orders. Until we started to search for the Rashomon. They struck the same night. I woke to one of them strangling Chelvin, while smiling at me out of her face.
I do not expect you to die for me. But to risk Entharl, any citizen who might have wandered in, there is always a choice.
And the Harper must be able to make the hard ones. Perhaps this isn't the life for you after all, Geraldus.
No, Jaheira! High Harper, please! I'm still a Harper. I want to help.
This work isn't for everyone, boy, and there is no shame in that. Go home to your mother and leave the task to us.
Yes, High Harper.
Just Jaheira to you now. Go on. I have all the help I need. And some explaining to do, it seems.
Man, he was so useful too.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Orin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
Yeah, he's just trying his best. Except Geraldus, but you cast him aside.
A kindness, I hope. My missteps have cost enough lives. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen. True enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
There isn't a Baldurian alive who doesn't know that name.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend.
Hello,
perhaps my oldest.
beautiful.
We've fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Hey, Dottie. Hi, dude. I didn't realize this was Act 3. I have to leave, but I wanted to say hello. I'm re-downloading this game right now, actually, so hopefully I'll get through Act 2 today. Let's go, Dottie. I am so happy that you decided to stop by. I completely understand that you need to leave, but I do not want to do any spoilers for you. If you ever feel like doing like a co-op game of this game, let me know. I will gladly join you. I love this game so much. But you take care. I'm gonna probably start again in about 2 or 3 minutes, so that way you have enough time to leave and make sure there's no spoilers for you. Thank you so much for stopping by, Dottie. Alright, and I'll be starting in about a minute. And 30 more seconds, and then I'll be ready to continue. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum bum. Alright, and now we shall continue. I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this Absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun. dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
I'm sorry, Jaheira. That's a cruel choice to have to make.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back. So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked? Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Moving in.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do a quick look around here.
We're shopping for a suit.
Also considering that I accidentally did that, let's go ahead and do a quick pop up here. The city's Harpers appear to operate independently, each separate cell feeding into a ranking member who oversees the larger network. It's an effective method, distributing their efforts and ensuring that each unit is safeguarded against the infiltration of the others. But once already compromised, this structure is their greatest weakness, with no individual Harper being able to tell where the contamination began and how far it has spread. And so, while they scramble to rebuild themselves, we carry on with the Chosen's work. Right, and let's go ahead and get over here with this heavy chest. Always great to have things.
Open up.
Oh, wait a second. Yep, let's search this guy first. Alright, you know what? Let's go ahead and do this so I can replenish some of my spells. Okay, so we'll come back through here. I want to at least get into the city.
Almost painfully so. Flying.
Darling, it's
Did you see how far that watch threw me?
You know what? Let's go ahead and go through here.
Greetings, citizen. I trust you are enjoying the city.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day.
What do you mean? I'm here to protect Archduke-elect Gortash. Well, good news. I can retry that with some guidance and some Eagle Splendor. Hey, Mai, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch. I really appreciate it.
How many bodyguards does a man need? Get on then. Last door on the right. Lower the gates. Special permission.
Rock solid alibi. Let's go.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Halt! We do not know how you gained entry, but your trespass shall
How
not
you
be
doing,
punished.
Mai?
Lord Gortash has been expecting you.
The Watcher's presence fades, but another takes its place. Confident, dominant, commanding.
My most esteemed guest, we meet at last. I am Lord Enver Gortash. You are the prison bearer, slayer of the dread General Ketheric Thorm. I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city.
A pleasure to meet you. Could we talk face to face?
Of course, of course. My Steel Watchers are rather adept at keeping the peace, but not entirely suitable for polite conversation. Allow me to formally invite you to my inauguration. Make your way to the ceremonial hall.
She's expecting you.
We shouldn't have any more trouble from the
Please
guards.
make your way to the audience chamber.
Hey, look, it's Mizora.
If it isn't Little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Does it really matter?
I usually bring Will along for this, but
Names of generals and dukes. We won't even pawns. Just dust on the board.
I will go ahead and go back to camp. I'm gonna take a long rest before doing this. But I think what I'll do is I'll take a long rest and I'll probably do that next time. So we'll finish up speaking with everybody in camp. And then I think I'm gonna finish up for now. Alright, and I'm pretty sure the one who needs, yep. Oh, Gale needs to speak to me. I wonder what about? Game? Hello? Game? Well, okay. This just fucked up. According to Raphael, the crown destroyed an empire. Imagine what other evil it could do.
And handing it over to a devil will be a way to prevent it? Come now. You're many things, but never that naive.
Oh yeah, I made
Now
Gale
our
turn
plan
into a
must
partial
remain the
infant.
same.
I forgot.
We go to Sorcerer's Sundries and learn about that crown. And pray the devil doesn't get there first.
Alright, Gale is talked to and taken care of. Let's go ahead and long rest. Alright, and we are going to go ahead and end it here. I appreciate everybody being here and hanging out with me today. So we'll go back to the main menu. Alright, I am going to go ahead and drop all my stuff real quick. Come join the Discord if you haven't already. You'll find out what I'm doing there most of the time. Here is my Twitter and my YouTube. And if you ever want to support me financially, I have my Throne and my tip page. Always appreciated. Any stuff I make always goes back into stream or things for stream. So if you're interested, much appreciated. I also have my raid message. You know what? Let's go ahead and do... We'll do a different raid message this time. We'll go Tiefling Party. With the spinnies. And thank you for the one last care pack. I really appreciate it. And we'll go Tiefling Party with the hearts as well for those who aren't followers. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here and hanging out today. Let's find somebody to raid real quick. Alright, so we are gonna go over to... I know who we're gonna go over to. We're gonna go over to Frosted. Frosted is hella cool and super amazing, and I hope you enjoy Frosted as much as I do. Be safe, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.
I got 2 of these. I wonder what happens if you put them inside the recycler.